Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. The age-old question has always been, is the ultimate car to get a hypercar? You take all your money and you buy one epic crazy hypercar? Or do you take your money and divide it up amongst a bunch of cool supercars that maybe you can do more with? That has been the question. A lot of YouTubers make their goals hypercar goal territory. We love hypercars. We're not made of money though. If we were gonna take our money and buy one hypercar, I think I know what it would be. So today, you guys, without any further ado, yes, I love the McLaren P1. Yes, I love Chris. I don't like Dave because that's his best friend and he keeps bringing him around in our videos. I love the 918. That is an amazing hypercar. As much as I'd love to have a Koenigsegg as well in the collection, there is one hypercar that has been my goal, my dream of owning one day. And guess what, you guys? Today's that day. Mr. Raymond, how are you?
Welcome to SR. How are you guys? Congratulations are in order.
Woo!
Here is your key.
I don't have to joke anymore about La Corvette because we can just go with LaFerrari. So the question is, will a LaFerrari do as good on YouTube as a Corvette? Now it sounds like a silly question, doesn't it, Dave?
Well, you could buy like 87 C8s and crush them all and still have one left over for the price of a LaFerrari.
Is that factual math?
Okay, well this car as a boot, call it $4 million Canadian.
Correct.
4 million. That car's about 100,000 Canadian.
Correct.
So you get 40 of those.
40 of those, one of these.
Not a 40 ouncer, right?
You take 40 C8s or a LaFerrari?
I think I'd take a LaFerrari.
Of course you would. All right, you guys, check this out. I'm super excited because look what we have here today. That's right, it's official. The clickbait license plate is on a LaFerrari. Should we get the initial startup?
Started, dude.
See what the audience thinks. Now I'm curious, what do you guys think? Do you think this is the right choice for the internet? Now for views, people always say they're doing it for views. Well, of course we are. This is a business. This is how we make a living.
It is.
And when you say you do it for views, that means you're pleasing the audience. You can't just get views by doing dumb content. Not consistently anyhow.
You know what I think, honestly? I think you guys at home would get bored of this car faster than the C8.
I think so too.
The C8 can cut up, turbo, blah, blah.
What are you gonna do to this?
What are you gonna do? Put a stripe on it?
I just got to acknowledge, this car has the normal doors. These doors are billionaire doors. Look at this. And how about the interior? We got the red Alcantara all the way through the LaFerrari.
Very Squadra Corsa.
I'm so excited
Alcantara on the cover, just like my Squadra Corsa, same thing.
I'm so excited right now. This is amazing.
All this talk, you guys want to hear this thing. This is DDE, not Damon talks about nothing.
Ready?
Ready?
Start, clear prop.
Clear prop! Put in sport mode, Damon. I like that. I like that.
It's open.
What do you guys think? A hypercar definition for me in the beginning when these cars were made was the hybrid technology combined with supercar technologies. That's what was initially a hypercar. Now I know people are calling like McLaren Senna a hypercar and the Ford GT a hypercar. Basically anything that's like over $1 million is all of a sudden become a hypercar. But I want you guys to tell me, what is the definition of a hypercar? Is it modern technology giving you a glimpse into the future of cars? Does it have to have hybrid technology? This is a naturally aspirated V12 with hybrid technology. It's got electric motors and all that.
Do you know that, Chris? It has electric motors in it.
No, I didn't know that.
Look at this. Look in here. Look at the dash. Like, come on. Come on! I gotta ask, are you guys pumped? Would it be insane that we have a LaFerrari on the channel? Or are you guys kind of like, it's cool, but then what? You drive it around, it sounds insane. What could I possibly do to this car? The entire car is made out of carbon fiber, all in the dash. You're not upgrading the seats with some Sparkos or something.
Please, can we?
So right here we have the heart of the beast, LaFerrari V12 hybrid technology. What am I gonna do to this?
My friend Mike has an exhaust.
Mike had an exhaust.
So probably exhaust in a tune, which you can't see.
A tune. For a tune? A tune? I don't know if he put a
Yeah, you
tune
get a
on it.
laptop in there and you just hit F7 to get more power. It's not
This is the question. You can do a wrap on this. You could change the wheels and you could do an exhaust. So we're talking 3 videos of updates on the LaFerrari on DD, and that's
The
it.
other thing too is that if you make a mistake in this car, like you do some track stuff, which you tend to do in cars like my Squadra Corsa,
There's nothing wrong with your car.
the mistake in this car is very, very costly, and what we make off the videos wouldn't pay for that tail light. That's a year's revenue right there.
That probably is a year's. Can we ask Raymond how much?
How much is the tail light?
Seriously, you guys, I love this car. It's an amazing car, but I want to know how quickly we get tired of just seeing this car drive around. My argument stands. There are a lot of other very wealthy people in the world, LaFerraris and P1s and Koenigsegg's, Instagram accounts, and they have less Instagram followers than us. They get less engagement than us, and we just got our very first hypercar. Is this gonna really help, or is it actually gonna hurt from a business perspective? Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna love driving the hell out of this because I've basically been driving a La Corvette, which is, this is the same car.
Hold on.
This is the same car.
At first, when you're like, it's like the LaFerrari, and I was like, a little bit next to each other. You think on this?
In all honesty, come on. They look a lot alike, don't they? I mean, almost same.
You're 41, right? You need glasses.
I'm just saying.
They're both red.
The red is very, very close.
The red's pretty close.
And they both have black tops because I put the black top on this, got the black top on this.
Kelowna, thank you for that.
The mirrors are a little different. Yeah, this one's probably, yeah, that one's solid. We have a red caliper. We have a red caliper. And you can get this in an Aperta. So technically I have the La Corvette Aperta because the top comes off.
that.
What?
Just stop with all that.
No. The truth is this really looks a lot like the Corvette. Okay, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't at all, does it? You guys, we have an epic road trip that we're doing. We got to go all the way up to Kelowna.
Yep.
Someone else is getting a new car.
Yeah, that's true. Who could it be?
I got my new car.
You know what's really
so
fun?
who's
Right now,
getting a new car?
Koenigsegg.
Do you want to look at the Koenigsegg for a second?
Yes, I do.
Right? A Ford GT is ridiculous, but this is even more ridiculous. And I've driven this. We made
Really?
Yeah, Raymond gave me the keys to this one day. In the rain, I drove it. In the rain! Right? This would qualify as a good DD hypercar, eh? Dude, how much is this car? Not that much. So who likes Koenigsegg's on the channel? Go Squadron in the... Guys, it's time to hit the road, the ultimate road trip today. Yo, Raymond, thank you so much for everything you always do for us.
Thanks for coming in. You want me to get your plate off the car?
Oh, yes. I'm gonna want my plate back. I hate to break this to you guys, but the license plate is quite literal today. Clickbait. Yeah. It's going back on La Corvette where it belongs. We can't afford this. We're broke as shit. Yeah.
Next time, guys.
Anyhow, it was fun talking about hypercars and how they may or may not be a positive thing on a YouTube channel. Because if you're doing this for business and you're doing this for views and you want to pay the bills, you want to make the moolah, this is probably not the car to get.
Best part about this, show them the key for this multi-million-dollar car.
It's a 458 key.
It's a 458 key.
Isn't it? It's identical.
430 key?
Yeah, same thing, different logo. Look how fast he's getting that back on there.
Get out of my
Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop.
Out of my shop.
One day, when I retire and sell all of Dave's
Really
cars.
appreciate your time, Ray. I just want to say thanks.
Americans don't know those. That's a $2 coin in Canada.
This is $2. That's almost $1 in the US.
That's about 25 cents.
You can keep that.
25 cents. Otherwise known as a toonie. Okay, you guys, we gotta head to Kelowna. We're back to do a few things. We have some mods for the C8 coming, you guys. Very excited about that. So let's hit the road. Raymond? God damn!
Yeah, your C8 doesn't sound like that.
My C8 sounds just like that. I promise you, it'll sound like a LaFerrari.
Yeah, sounds just the same, Dave. Yeah. Wow. Identical.
Whoa. Before you destroy me in the comments over the clickbait plate on the LaFerrari, hear me out. It was meant with good intentions. It was to start a conversation with you, our audience. Would it really be worth investing our hard-earned money into one car? Would it bring enough revenue to justify being able to maintain the payments, the insurance, the maintenance of that car? I love hypercars. Yes, I would love a LaFerrari. Would it really sustain and hold your interest? All we could do is wheels, a wrap, and an exhaust. After a while, this might sound really, maybe even douchey, but even a LaFerrari will get old. I want to hand over the question to you, our audience. What do you guys think? Not only would a hypercar make sense for the channel, but more importantly, what hypercar? Would you want a LaFerrari? Would you want a P1? Would you want a 918? Or whatever, a Koenigsegg, I don't know. List your favorite hypercar for one. Or more importantly, list 5 supercars you would love to see us take and extreme modify. We're talking doing things on a whole nother level, just like the F12 build. Please, I ask for forgiveness. I didn't ask for permission, but I'm asking for forgiveness.
Look, not a LaFerrari. That is not a LaFerrari. That's a Corvette. Acknowledging the fact that we're both going to go into the Chevron and get cold brew coffee. Chris will wait in the car. Copy that. Chris will remain inside the F430. Yeah, Chris, we'll get you a cold brew. Okay. Chris also wants a cold brew coffee.
Watch out for this guy in the Golf R. Thinks he's baller.
Shot caller 24 red, only in ball. Alright, I'm now in the Chevron looking for a cold brew cola. Alright, you have good news, Damon. I've got some Starbucks cold brew here. Hey, the last cold brew.
Thank you. Are you excited? We're going to do another epic road trip?
I'm going to treat this as Chris Poulet's first mini little rally. I'm his co-pilot. I'm going to yell at him the entire time. How you train me in co-piloting.
Yes.
I mean, I'm the co-pilot, just kind of a role reversal. Just trust me, it's going to work.
Co-pilot's just another word for I'm the driver's.
It's an important job.
So don't get us lost.
For some reason, Chris thought, I'm in a Ferrari. I'm going to take 3 parking spots. This is how it works. This is that road trip time, baby. Woo. Caution, caution, caution. I'm a co-pilot. My job is to make his life easier. Plus, if he gets pulled over, I don't get a ticket. I don't get any points. I'm good to go. There's some basic principles to being a good co-pilot. I spent many years co-piloting Damon Fryer in his Huracan all over the country, and in some cases the world. In fact, in Japan, he's my co-pilot because he was too scared to drive on the wrong side of the road. Number 1, we have communications. This is a radio. Damon also has a radio. It's a Kenwood. I had a Kenwood CD player. Did you have a Kenwood CD player?
I did have a Kenwood CD.
Acura Integras back in the day?
Matter of fact, I have a Kenwood.
Oh shit. That's Inception right there. So you got the Kenwood radio to communicate any road hazards, if you need a bathroom break, Damon just having a rough day, needs someone to talk to. It's like a shoulder to cry on. Then we have mapping. This drive's pretty simple, but right now we have to get out of the city, and our next transaction is 91 and 5.3 kilometers, Chris. Radio, navigation, and then refreshments. I got Chris refreshments here in case it becomes parched. Did you grab sweet tea? I grabbed you a sweet tea. I went to Clementine to the gas station. I said, yo, it's Clementine, how about you be a good girl and get my friend Chris a sweet tea? 1.4 kilometers exiting far right lane. You're currently not in the right lane. In 1 kilometer, use the right lane. 800, 700 meters, 600 meters, 500 meters exiting far right lane. Oh, every 50 meters. Every 50, 500 meters, 400 meters, right lane, exiting right lane.
Pit stopping for rest area. Gots to pee.
Acknowledging the fact that your bladder's exceeded its maximum capacity, we're stopping to go pee.
Yes. Yes. I gotta go to the restroom.
Have arrived.
Urination station? Urination nation.
Where we are right now.
We're going to Kelowna, which is up here and over there. That's a lot of distance to cover.
If you draw a straight line and you off-roaded, you would get there way faster. There's a straight line.
I've had enough of this. All right, we're back. You guys, I gotta be honest, one of my favorite things to do is to be road tripping with you guys.
Road trip, let's rip!
Do we go right or left here? You ready to rock it?
I want to see you rock it.
Have you ever done a donut before in your car, Chris?
No, it freaks out.
Does it really?
Dave freaks out when he does it.
How's the short treating you?
I'm gonna change because this is ultimately an awful decision. Once the sun went down, it's freezing here. I've been going to the gym. Look at these caps.
No one gives a shh. I'm gonna get fat. You guys bought some chicken strips. You want to see what they got? From 7-Eleven? That's how you do it, right there. So you drive that truck on the show Highway Through Hell?
I sure do.
Well, that's cool. And you were just saying right now that it's kind of a show on the way to Kelowna from here.
The highway is actually really and icy and wet. It was -2 when we came down an hour ago.
No!
Yeah.
Oh man. This car has like 10-year-old tires on the back of it. So
Well, if you need a tow,
though, so good for the snow.
we'll see you soon. Somebody more famous than Damon Fryer, I'm really happy right now.
I'm not that famous. Come on.
Take your shorts off already.
Might have to blur some of this here.
Check that.
Chris, take your pants off now. Things are getting weird real quick. Chris is getting closer too.
Put your shorts on.